Yeah, I have health regen on something. It's not. I think it's my. I could just check. Honestly, let's just check. No, that's my runic stuff. Is it? Oh, the precision toe calls a bonus stun blast. That's great. Like that. It's not on the weaponry. It must be on my armor somewhere. As a companion, Atreus will use his bow ability automatically. Using different slots of runic attacks will provide a unique combat experience. Oh, sorry. That's when we are Atreus ourselves. I can also get skills. I can't get skills. I could, but I don't need them. Smokey Joe, yo, hey, I hate Twitch notifications. I'm so sorry. That is one of the reasons why I recommend following, either being in the Discord or following on Instagram, because I'm fairly good at notifying there. But then I also know that some people just don't want to be in a Discord or follow on Instagram, and I get that. It is very frustrating that it doesn't just work like it should. Aim and press R1 to quickly throw a Leviathan axe forward. Can use a more severe reaction when striking. Oh, let's do this. Sure. I don't know. Why not? It should just work. It should just work. I shouldn't have to be like, oh my gosh, follow me on blah-de-blah other place. I know that I opened it up to see what else I have for health regen on and then didn't, but I got distracted, all right? Sue me. I can use that when I'm not Atreus as well.
Lighter than I remember.
I can probably get closer to this than I am, but we got there in the end. Yes. So I think we need 12. We need one more Raven, guys. Help me remember. I just need one more. Oh, he's awake. Bye. JC, thank you for spending some of your precious free time here. And enjoy baby time. Did you add that death Java? Did I not? I'm fairly certain I've remembered every death, but if I've not, someone please let me know. I'm not trying to have you guys go assuming that I don't die enough times. What? I was robbed.
Some Twilight Stone on that statue shield. That angle isn't gonna work.
I know. I know.
You think there's any way to stop the elves from fighting each other?
Robbed.
Had Freyr not abandoned the realm, a lasting peace may have formed. But now...
Can we really place all the blame on Freyr? This war started long before his arrival.
But he had the power to heal this land and end the war, did he not?
He made his choice.
The wrong one.
For Alpine, perhaps, but not necessarily for him.
Well, suppose we're all entitled to walk regardless of where they end.
Well, he just hopped right on up. Okay. I was trolling you. You can't be trolling me about very serious matters like that, alright? I'll be, like I said, I can't be having the non-believers be down my throat. Maybe if I don't die as many times. That's so annoying, Smokey Joe. I'm so sorry. It's always been so whack, like so out of whack like that. Deary me. And then one last thing. I said it earlier in stream, but just as like a reminder, it could be I have been warned from my ISP that there is a potential for internet issues. I guess because of there's a
The shield moved.
Yeah, there's a storm coming along. So yeah, if the connectivity here starts getting wonky, could please let me know. Cause yeah, I don't want it to corrupt stuff. I believe it in the game is all, yeah, sure, fair. Storms are coming, but do you know when, Andrew? And like how? It's like, cause I thought we were supposed to have decent weather. Is it like a hurricane or what's the deal? The shield is in a different position. But this position isn't helpful to us. So I think we need to shift it back. Thank you. Some kind of tropical... though not until tomorrow afternoon. Maybe the warning is for tomorrow afternoon. And I just misunderstood
right.
and thought it was for tonight. Or like starting tonight. But then also that doesn't bode very well for plans for tomorrow. But we'll see. Let's try not to be pessimistic, huh?
Tyr, the last time we were here, we killed the Dark Elf King.
That's unfortunate. I'd wondered what became of Svartalfheim.
We had to defend ourselves. But when he died, he told us we helped the wrong side.
I see.
Are you going to elaborate any more, Tyr, or we're just going to leave it at that?
Fine job, brother.
Thank you.
This way. We're almost there.
Tyr just goes, Well, to be fair, you're set to hard, so it should be hard. I'm loving the difficulty that we're at currently. It feels very appropriate. I'm having like a really good, decent challenge with it all. I think if we were doing it on the easier difficulty, because I'm just so talented, we would be
Do you still hear something
kind of
wounded out there, Atreus?
I don't know. This is the thing. It's actually not because I'm talented. I just think I would cheese it.
Perhaps we can investigate once we've uncovered a mysterious seer's hidden prophecy.
Yeah, and kind of get in the habit where it's like I don't really have to pay attention to the mechanics as they want me to use them, you know? Because I could probably just like hack and slash everything and be all right.
There. The central chamber will bring us to the top. Once we
Okay.
find our way past yet another light door.
Okay, lots of puzzling. It's very God of War. I was 76 yesterday. Today, 65. It just changes based on the mood, huh? Which honestly, fair.
Your father is indeed thorough.
We're exploring everything, Tyr.
Limitless what? Power? Growth? Ambition? A bit vague, innit?
Not Doki Doki and CM talking about bloody temperature. I thought you were talking about age. I thought you were talking about ages and like, yeah, ugh. Tomorrow I was really feeling like, yesterday I was really feeling 75, but today we've gone down the solids, what was it, 12 years? Cheeky fucker. Where do you think I learned it from, huh? Takes one to know one. That's how you gotta get the right mind. Or mind in the right spot. 35 high for you. It was really warm in New York. It was quite nice. It was lovely. Okay, what's the deal in here? The door. It's just the door. All right.
Let's go. It's facing the wrong way.
No matter. I'm sure we will find a creative way to twist it.
Maybe if we...
Allow me to speed this up.
Oh, okay, never mind.
The angle should work, Kratos.
I thought he was gonna be like,
Well done.
let me speed up the explanation instead of you theorizing, Atreus.
The light of Alfheim.
It is beautiful, and I'm having a much better time in Alfheim this go around than the previous one.
Nothing.
What's wrong?
I could hear Mother inside last time. But I can't anymore.
Her soul is one with the light now, united by forces older than Odin himself.
That feels like very sweet
She
and
is at peace,
sad.
Atreus.
I hope so. When Father went inside the light, he said
You went inside the light of Alfheim?
Yes.
And yet here you stand, of sound mind and decidedly not incinerated. You must tell me, Kratos, what did you see?
That memory is for me alone. But I felt only moments pass.
Didn't feel like moments to me.
I was trapped. Atreus overcame great odds to save me.
One could but only imagine. Well then, Groa's triptych awaits.
Growers Triptych, good stuff. Thank you for the follows, guys. I really appreciate it. Welcome in. I can't even run here, so this is definitely not meant for exploring. It's meant for, you know, doing the thing.
Did you ever meet Groa?
Many times. But she was plagued by constant visions, so conversation was difficult, to say the least.
He hears it. Is he going back in the lights?
What are you doing?
I heard something.
Father, she's gone.
Wow, what a twist of events, right? Because that's what I think Kratos had to say to him last time.
Keep moving.
Oh, what a beautiful moment. Such a great callback to what happened in the previous time. Because if I'm remembering correctly, Atreus was the one kind of thinking that not that she was alive, but was like really drawn to her voice, you know? Maybe was hopeful that he would see her. So sweet. So
We're almost there.
sad.
Huh. They've
Oh.
changed some stuff. Last time, there was all this hive stuff up here.
Mm-hmm.
So many dark elves.
Mm-hmm.
All this time, I thought the dark elf king... I thought all the dark elves were... Tyr,
Yes?
did we help the wrong side?
Are you certain that's the right question?
What's the right question?
Is there a right side?
Exactly. What do you think, Atreus? Is there a right side in this war?
I don't know.
Oh, sorry, I could
Then
move.
perhaps you shouldn't pick one.
I was too mesmerized by the conversation. I was like, no, have it out. Why are we saying down with stream elements? Why are we rising against stream elements, guys, huh? Also, not Andrew calling Atreus a moody baby. For anyone that doesn't know, it's what I call my cat. My cat is the moody baby. My son in this game, maybe not so much. We'll leave him be. Can I access these? No. Right? Yeah, last time Atreus was moody after that. But to be fair, Atreus was moody because I abandoned him entirely. But it feels nice to come back, and it's weird. Obviously, this is very much the same structure where we were at before, but there used to be light crystals that we could hit, and now it's these on the floor. Crazy. Yeah, the tables are turning. It's again, I don't even know how to properly explain this, or like verbalize what I'm wanting to say. But you can call Santa Monica Studio many, many things. Like, you can't call them bad storytellers. The story is always just like so maturely written, if that makes sense. I think we've been in this room before as well. Super tactful, very rich. I don't think there's been any like real major point of this game. Oh, the back-to-back messages. Oh, okay. Sorry, I was also mesmerized by that. That's clearly what I want to spend the rest of today doing. Watching that go back and forth for an eternity. Okay. I think the only time in this game when I was like, okay, I've had enough, and it was completely self-inflicted, was when we were in Svartalfheim. And I was just, it's a bit difficult to like navigate around there, since I don't know, it's like it's all, you have to navigate by water and blah 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 blah. Wow, it's so weird being back here. So cool. Yeah, so, and then, like, but of course, if I just stuck with doing the main story stuff, we wouldn't have been there that long. It's just because I was doing all this side stuff. But this side stuff was all really cool to do. For anyone that doesn't know, we had, like, a really interesting moment learning more about Mimir in one of the side missions, which I feel like barely, like, didn't happen at all, basically, in the previous one. Okay, there's the triptych. Is there anything else here? Yes, let's grab this. Yeah, 30 out of 10. It's so... I don't know if you're talking about the Pong or the game, but either one, the answer is yes.
Do you believe in fate, Sindri?
Oh, of course not. You think I'd wash my hands this much if I thought that what I do doesn't ultimately matter? There's only one thing with any say over how we live our lives, and that's us.
Okay, I like that. I'm down with that. I don't know if there's anything I really want to upgrade. It's a shame. I don't know what this whole kit looks like with the Raven. Oh, hang on. Go back. No. Undo. Back like this. Let's go to armor. Spaulders. When did we get this? Or is this just new? These look awesome, but they look silly with my outfit. So Frost Awaken and Flame, Whiplash, Hip have moderate. No, I think I kind of like what I've got on. Oh, it's stun, grabbing an enemy grants a health burst. That's what it is. So let's stick with that. Let's go back to wrist armor. This is just the full set. Okay, waist armor. This is the rest of it. It's pretty. I like it. What am I wearing? This is what I'm wearing. Grants healing from Hellstone's range. Oh, increases the healing from Hellstone's rage and gear. Oh, I need more dwarven steel. Where the hell do I find that? I have none of them. Oh, weird. I got some good voice lines here from Atreus and Tyr in this area, but you didn't. Well, damn. Did I move too quickly and that's why I didn't get the voice lines? Do you think if I give them a second longer, they'll say something? I don't reckon so. Both, but I was talking about the Pong. Honestly, I would hope you were talking about the Pong. That was the most important thing there. Silly equals stat boosts.
The giants always did enjoy hiding their secrets in plain sight.
Wait until you see this.
It's not going to do it now. Okay, it still will. The silliest armor is always strong. It just looks silly with my outfit. That's the only thing. And we're fine right now, but if we start to be not fine, I'll change.
Ah, yes. Here we have Groa's search for her missing husband. She was relentless in her attempt to find him. Meditated for weeks on end. Unfortunately, she found something else. A vision of Ragnarok.
Word of Groa's vision reached Odin. He sought her out, demanded a private retelling.
Didn't like what he heard, apparently.
Ironwood? That's the... I don't know what that is.
The mythical sanctuary for giants. Curious.
So it's in Jotunheim?
I know some giants thought so, but Ironwood isn't anywhere, lad. It's a concept, a metaphorical paradise. It's not real.
Presumably, Groa requested her ashes be returned to Jotunheim, while her soul found peace in the light. Difficult to imagine Odin respecting those wishes. The champion?
I think it's supposed to be... me.
Why?
You assume too much.
Would you think it's you?
Best not to read into these abstractions so literally.
But why would you
Prophecies
think
are
it's
slippery
him?
by nature. Although, some are more obvious than others.
Ragnarok.
Aye. The end of everything.
So this is it. There's nothing we can do to stop it.
There must be a way. Why else is this hidden?
Look, Tyr. This is what we saw. It's you, fighting in Ragnarok.
No. I can't.
What's this then?
What's all this then?
That's new.
Asgard is destroyed?
Ah.
But the other realms thrive?
And Odin dies.
She lied.
Roa lied. Of course she did. Odin's working off a false prophecy.
So then, we can win Ragnarok. We can beat Odin.
We are not present in any of this.
But that was Tyr leading the charge against Asgard. Plus, Hell's army was there. And the elves. Champion. Okay. Whoever that is doesn't matter. But for the first time, we know something Odin doesn't. We just saw we can win. Tyr?
I won't allow prophecy to define my choices.
But we just saw you.
No, Atreus. This is wrong.
Come. There is much to discuss.
Okay, wow. So Atreus knows what Ironwood's. Oh, but he can't let Kratos know that he knows because he found out behind Kratos' back.
We can't stop Ragnarok. But we can win it.
If Asgard is destroyed, Odin will not be the only casualty. There must be another way.
Okay, wow, that's a heavy. We found out a lot. I don't know why Atreus assumes that was him being depicted. Should we know why? Someone said conceited teen. Tyr joining in the fights. Interesting. It's a hard one. Because I kind of agree with them and their philosophy of, you know, I can't let fate control, like, what I do.
Perhaps we should focus on our egress first.
Agreed.
No, this is mine, son. Time for elite ping-ponging.
Whoa! Is that a bomb?
I don't want to see the bomb. Who? Oh, shit. I love fighting the Light Elves. I'm sad that we are fighting Light Elves, but they are beautiful to look at. It's a shame that did. Oh, nice. Sorry, Atreus. Sacrificial lamb there. Oh, was I hitting my son? Arrogant as fuck. He's not. I don't think he's arrogant. I think he's just. I read it more like he's just super hopeful. You know? I think he really wants to be involved in bringing about peace. That's kind of the vibe I get. Maybe I'm giving him the benefit of the doubt. Peregrine, yo, how's it going? Tyr, I want to see you fight. Get in the game. Oh shit. Bullying. This runic attack's not that bad. I keep on activating it when I don't mean to. I'm not really sure why. It's kind of weird. I spent almost like the whole game not having a runic attack. Okay, cool. Nice. We already learned that it's not good to be arrogant. That's what the first game taught us. So he's not going to go back and do it again. Yeah, I think the kit that I've got on right now seems to be working really well. It's funny because I'm not sure exactly what's giving me what perk, but I like all of it together. It all sounds good to me. Wow, I remember being here on this part. Is that weird to say? Ay, ay, ay. I saw that one too late. I noticed how faded... yeah, tattoos. I remembered you noticed that other gods' tattoos getting clearer at some point. Thank you. One, thank you for saying that. But two, I was talking about this in the stream earlier because we saw Freya again. That's not what I meant to do. We saw Freya again. That's really not what I meant to do. And her tattoos are faded, but she seems to be strong in her magic. So I don't know what the correlation is, but for sure, Freya's tattoos in the first game started off really faded and then were really strong and like potentially filled in at the end of the game. And I don't know what the... I had assumed it... Oh, I'm screwed. That was bad. I had assumed it was because like she was weak, and then as she gets stronger, the tattoos are like a signifier of that. But yeah, I would like to know other people's thoughts. Did anyone else notice that Freya's tattoos were faded? Am I making it up? I'm back where I originally started. That was a mistake. Stop asking Gandhi to fight. I love seeing him fight. Is that bad? Probably.
Down here.
Will it change my behavior? No. Down where? Down there. Here. Can I just jump down? Yeah. Also, I can't quite figure out... Hello? It is munching on this light elf. Hang on, I'm trying not to fight. I'm trying to see this. Okay, well, I just need to fight. That whatever those are called, was definitely chomping on the light elf. That is crazy. And it wouldn't let me attack it. Weird. Okay. Oh, sorry. What I was going to say about Tia's tattoos, they look to me kind of like how hieroglyphics are predicted. In the bands like that, they look like they're in storytelling bands, if that makes sense. This feels like what I've seen from the old games, like pre-2018, don't you think? That kind of like, hang on here, jump to there.
Watch out! The wretch is gonna explode!
But not all wretches explode. Oh, sorry. Wow.
Watch your right!
It's just this thing. Get it, son. Okay.
We need to keep moving.
We are moving. We're moving.
I think he's okay.
Focus, Atreus.
Not that way. We are no longer moving. I apologize. Well, at least we got some loot. I know Stream Elements is messed up. I'll fix it. I'll do it after stream.
This way.
Cool.
Light up on the left!
On the left. On the left. On the left. This is a light elf.
Come on, get up, brother.
Well, I found the light elf and lost my head? Question mark. Oh. I need to like give me like a minute to stretch. She. Gosh, my hip is like crazy bothering me. I think it's just because I've been sat on my tuchus all day. All day, all night. Okay, let's go. Where are we? Down here? Down here. Take two. Take two.
This way.
This. Not as long as you once were, I know. 423 years old. It's my 423rd birthday this year, I think. Going up in age. These old bones aren't what they used to be. Is he gonna fight? Oh no, look how devastated he is. Okay. We love, wow, yes, Atreus. Fight with me. Okay, good shit. I know that. You've told us that ad nauseum at this point. I would have to be not reading at all to have missed that that does a shield strike. And luckily, she's very kind. She goes in, or they, I don't know, goes in slow motion for me. Why am I not? Can I not grab her? Such a beautiful design, huh? I think maybe she can't be grabbed because she's a boss. Oh no, she can be to a certain extent, it seems. I feel like the Chaos of Blades are never the way to go for these fights. I don't know if anyone else feels that way. Amazing. But I'm about to die. Less amazing. Get her, Atreus. Can you focus on her? I'm screwed. Okay, good shit. Please get the this. Crunch, crunch. Was it worth it? I don't know. No, no, no. Right at the very end. And I don't have a res stone. That's what I should have bought, was a res stone. Bloody hell. We go again. We go again. Drats. I've not heard that phrase in ages. There's no checkpoint. Double tap. Oh, well, this is going to be a failure. Messing up the parries on that is brutal, man. Can you just, Mimia, can you just speak every time that I'm meant to parry? That would be great. Aye, how is she allowed to do the follow-up? I had to pop it. So close. That was sad. Oh, shit. Okay. Thank you for at least waiting for me to get the health thing. I'm not sure I'm using that talisman right. I know they're not called talismans, but I forget what they're called. Okay. Flawless something or other. I've got a bronze flawless. We'll take it. Better than not having it at all. Should I have gotten it sooner? Maybe. I don't know what it is. I assume it's successful parries. We're getting more used to the adjusted parry window. I think I spoke too soon. Yeah, no dice. So close. Let's go. Yeah. Okay. We go again. The problem right now is that like I'm locked in this boss fight. If I wanted to not do this, I'm gonna have to reload a previous save, which I really don't want to do. Because like, let's just say if I wanted to go and get a redstone, I would have to go really far back. So then you're kind of just like stuck in, you know, having to just do the fight correctly with where you're at. And I just feel like it wasn't like that previously, right? No! I'm screwed. That sucks, man. Go get her.
Come on, get up,
That
brother.
close. Okay, 2 more deaths allowed. And then we have to pay out the non-believers. Sad times. This honestly does remind me of a Valkyrie battle. But at least with the Valkyrie ones, you can choose to leave. I'm stuck here. No. That should be illegal.
Come on, Kratos, off your back.
No, that one pisses me off. As soon as I got out of it, I got so unlucky. So unlucky.
Shield strike.
Mimir, I know about the shield strike. Tell me about the other stuff. I have to do the other one.
Come on, Kratos, off your back.
Okay, non-believers win this time. You hate to see it. So unlucky. Why am I so unlucky? I think you are more block. I think you are. Hang on. Instead of parrying, no shot. Why would it show up in that orange color if I'm just blocking them? If that's true, I don't know how I could more possibly parry that. How about setting auto pickup for Hellstones? Is that an option?
Use a shield strike, brother.
Hang on. Java, do you know about the setting for auto pickup on Hellstones? It's very handy. No? Where the hell is that? Settings? Gameplay? Thank you. Who said that? Smokey Joe, thank you. Not yet raging level, but definitely sweaty hands. Yes, 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 because you're like right there. My hands are very sweaty. I am wiping them a lot on my jeans. I'm not mad, you're mad. I don't even care if I lose this one this time, frankly. So now, do I just run over this? Whoa. That's crazy. I'm kind of pleasantly surprised and shocked. Hang on. Bronze tier flawless. Flawless what? Parries. I'm definitely parrying it because I just got the bronze tier. Make it make sense, guys. Make it make sense. Well, I have to do this now. Cast spiritual weapon, have a sword chase around. Yeah, it's only fair. I think so. Then again, this should probably be like, okay, but you have like crazy human strength. Hang on, sorry, I just need to run over to the health stone. I could see why that would maybe be potentially dangerous if you get like stuck then in an animation like I did. Picking up the health stone so I couldn't dodge out of the reds. I know that. Okay, gotta get back. So great. That makes me so happy. You have no idea. In a way, I'm kind of happy that I only just learned about it, but in another way, I wish I learned about it a lot sooner. What is the point? Sad times. We go again. I wish I came in here with full rage as well. That would be nice. Boosh. Okay. Was this fight hard for everyone, or am I just particularly struggling? Not that I'm not allowed to have my own unique experiences, I'm just curious. But seriously though, if Sindri and or Brock could just get my main shield fixed, that would be cog. Finally! How have I gone this whole time without getting a health, a stun off on her? What? It's because I've got the health stone pickup now. Without that, I couldn't have done it, but now that I've got it, the auto health pickup. And how is my son allowed to step right in it, but I'm not, huh? How's that fair? Why can't I? Okay. Double parry. I mean, my god, guys. Have you seen so many perfect parries in your life? I just need to pop this. I don't trust myself. But now, after this, we're, how do you say SOL? I can't use my shield strike because I already wasted using my, whatever this is. Finally, let's go. Decapitation. Only the severest. Again?
Here? Are you okay?
No.
Poor Tyr. Shield attachment. Rond of expedition. Let's see what this is then. Expedition? Yeah. Grants a blessing of cooldown when interrupting double blue rings. Double blue. Well, I guess we'll equip it because it's high level. Why not? Thank you. Hype, 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 hype. My cat is full rage. Oh, bless her. She has her nails clipped tonight. Poor thing. Poor thing. Let's go. It took you a few tries, definitely. Wait, but Andrew, what difficulty are you playing on? Don't say, like, give me God of War or something. I'll call you a menace.
It is over.
It is far from over.
Where are you dragging it? Tyr, where are you dragging it?
It's gonna be okay, Tyr.
You've seen what is to come. I told you I would not follow you to war, and yet here I am, dragging an innocent elf and marching towards the destruction of Asgard.
What choice do we have?
There is always a choice.
I will not lead you to war. I won't. I'm not that god anymore.
I don't want to fight. But with you three, there is no avoiding it. Your path leads to countless deaths, unimaginable pain and suffering.
Okay. Deary me. Oh, balance. You're here for the story.
No!
Atreus!
What just happened?
Hold on!
Over here! You're chased!
I'm not sure I fully appreciate. It came back to life, and then but why was Atreus trying to chase it back? Does Atreus not know how to swim? Do you think?
Agreed. Oh.
Oh, to warn the others. I'm obviously not thinking like a war strategist.
No, sir. Hey, Tyr? Thanks. And I'm sorry about before.
No. I am sorry. I should never have come.
Why?
We shouldn't linger.
Caxter, yo, welcome in. How are you? Abby, welcome in. So, hey, boss, sorry, dozed off. I don't know. You and Caxter came in at the same time.
I just want to do the right thing.
What were the two of you doing together,
Speak
huh?
no more of prophecy.
War will not give you the purpose you seek, Atreus.
What was going on? Very suspicious.
Roll over? Do nothing?
Enough. We will discuss our next move when we are out of danger.
Ooh, wow, it's really getting edgy. Smoky. You were smoking together? I could believe it. Caxter uses Greek G's enough, huh? I can't wait till someone pushes Tyr's button and rage flows. Do we think that's what's gonna happen? I can't, gosh. I feel very conflicted about it all because I would love to see Tyr to his fullest potential. Hang on.
Dark elf assault. How fortuitous.
No! I thought we were about to make it Alpine without the Dark Elves. Please, no. Leave me alone. Tyr is clearly holding himself back, right, in some way. And I don't even mean that as in, like, let the rage flow through you. I want you to be a rage-fueled person. Because he's happier, seemingly, not doing that stuff, right? I don't know. Do I want to see him become more rage-fueled and stuff? I'm not sure. And then again, it was cool to see him fight. I want him to come to peace with fighting and understand there's a time and a place for it. I think that's what I want. What that time and place is, I'm not sure I necessarily know, but we're just gonna cheese this from afar. I can't. Phenomenal. I love every time it does that. I just can't handle the emotional
We need to get out of here.
stress of fighting more dark elves.
Through here.
Okay. Oh, light elves versus dark elves. Nope, dark elves won. I'm screwed. Well, we certainly fought enough of these in Muspelheim. I've seen enough dark elves to last me a lifetime. But it is cool that they're back in the game. That they've put back so many of the same big bads. The axe maneuver cuts your chances in half of dying. Indeed it does. Oh, at least it doesn't try and pick up health when you don't need it. That's great. Oops. Well, that was a waste, isn't it? They seem quite generous about that window, the timing for that. Surprisingly generous. Yeah, you see, there you go. Cactus using the Greek G's. That's how you know. I love the Greek G's. Okay.
Let's go, let's go.
Off we go. Get my axe back. No, I just want to ping pong it around this room. I'm just gonna dodge everyone. This is the only thing I want to do.
Watch your right!
Quite convenient that it will always land on someone, it seems. Never mind, I take it back. It will not always land on someone. I think my luck's run out. Back we go, back we go. Knowing when to position it acts as half the battle, indeed. Indeed it is. I'm assuming that's still a halving pun and not something else. Just, yeah, 20 packs, totally. That's me to a T. Oh, sorry. This way? Up where? Up where? Oh, up here. Could you not? No, okay. Also, doesn't it sound like there are fireworks going off? Seems like the sound of fireworks.
Let's keep moving.
They also weren't joking. This is a very long main mission segment that's going on here. Okay. Does anyone know how many hours this game is? Has the how long to beat thing come out yet or not?
This way.
Never mind. I stopped. I got too excited. No one else? No one else. Okay, yes, they were all behind me. Why do all elves hate Kratos? I think everyone hates Kratos, period. I don't think this is like an exclusively elven thing, in their defense. In fact, that we did find a note early on in the game that says like, I want to eat him. Sounds like I'm joking, but I'm not. It really did say that. I will feast on Kratos' flesh. Seeing 20 to 28 hours, 30 hours to 100%, even that feels like not that much. I feel like I spent more time than that in the normal God of War. Okay. This way we have to go back, right? Yeah. I don't hate Kratos. There we go. I don't hate him either.
I'll meet you on the other side.
So then, hang on. Does anyone know what percent of the way through the game I am? Does that make sense? What percentage of the way through the game?
Keep pushing forward.
how far into the game I am. How about that? What a horrible garbled sound that was. 20 to 28 has to be too low. That has to be. Because the first game was like, I could have sworn the first game was like 30 to 40 hours. I'm not using my skills nearly enough. All my blades, obviously, for that matter. Can I not grab her? No, because of that block break. Isn't that kind of interesting? I don't know. Kratos is famed for bringing about Fimbulwinter. They cannot wait to feast on god flesh. I actually forgot that that was the inciting incident of it, but you're right. Okay, here. Nice. Cool.
Can
okay.
we leave now, please?
Tyr, we're not hanging out here because we want to be here, okay? Although I am loot hunting. But other than that, we've not wasted our time here. Okay.
Tyr, we...
Open the gateway, please.
Gosh. It's so sad. It's so sad. I hate it. No, dude.
More war, Atreus. See for yourself the legacy this one has left for the Barons. I've had far more than I can stomach.
But now that place is open. Oh. Oh, I see. Grower's secret complete.
We do not need to rush. We should see this desert for ourselves.
Okay. Cool.
Look, I know we can't trust prophecy, but I'm not sure we should just ignore what we saw either.
We are not ignoring it. We will discuss it back home. For now, I wish to search for the wounded animal you heard earlier.
You? Really?
Yes.
Well, okay then.
Okay. Hang on. No, not the codex. Goals. Favors? No. Labors? No. This. This is the side mission? What?
Good. Yeah, lead the way.
I'm not sure I know how to lead the way, frankly.
We should be able to reach the Barons up top. Once we find a way past this hive matter.
Hive
Remember these
matter.
things. Definitely Dark Elf territory.
Oh dear. I did not try the stomach hit for it. Yes, we do know what to do here, unfortunately. This ain't our first rodeo. What's Kratos holding? He was holding... it's a glitch. I don't know. He's holding nothing. And I thought, oh, it'll just be that one time. If I restart the game, I'm sure it will clear out. But I've obviously not yet restarted the game, so hang on. Get down. I cut that. The brambles, yes?
Oh, I gotta remember to ask Tyr about his travels to the lands beyond the seas.
You wish to travel the world?
I don't know. Maybe.
Of course.
See new places. Find out more about myself.
Wouldn't you want him to want to see your homeland, even though you know that you couldn't go back to your homeland? Does that make sense? And now we can get the other piece of whatever's in the chest. I hope it's an armor piece, but as soon as we kill this dumb bird... God damn. They make these so annoying. I say we're going to do a side mission, but really it's just going to be me trying to murder this damn raven. Hell yeah.
Bugs you've hunted. I wonder if it might
Killed
be worth
it.
visiting the Raven Tree.
It would be worth visiting the Raven Tree. I think you're right. You streamed a lot over the last couple of days. Don't push yourself, JC. Thank you. That honestly actually feels really nice. I'm
Hail, fellow travelers.
Oh, nice. Oh, see, just sorry, really quick before I do this. I may not do the morning stream tomorrow. I may just do the 6 p.m. the evening stream. That's not confirmed, but I will post regardless. Either way, I'll post about it on Instagram, in the Discord, so that you guys know. But I might take the time to sleep in a bit.
Atreus heard a creature
Or like,
in pain in the desert.
honestly, I want to go to do yoga.
Like this? Most impressive.
I've not been
You know
moving
Alpha
about nearly
pretty
enough.
well, right? Do you have any idea what's out there?
No, sorry. The elves and I... Long story, but it's best when we keep out of each other's way.
Okay.
Hive matter is... stickier than I care for.
Ew.
Good luck on your search, though.
Yuck. Okay.
Stuff some cloth in your ears to keep the sand out. Don't knock it till you've tried
It's
it.
funny because I know this is sand. They've said repeatedly it's sand, and I keep on thinking it's snow because it has the snow-like quality to it. Oh, an upgrade for the Leviathan axe. Oh, well, let's do that. Let's do that. Your schedule's a lot now. Yeah, I've got to make time for some self-care. Thank you. No apologies for the explanation. Totally understandable. Lovely. Not me gonna cry at the club.
If I
That's
don't
so
have
sweet.
It, you don't
Thank
need
you. No, seriously, guys. I say this all the
axe
time.
just keeps getting stronger.
But your support means the absolute world to me, and it's like
Have we
in
more to
moments like
talk
this,
about?
especially, where I feel guilty. I'm like, I want to do this whole thing. Ragnarok's coming out. I wanted to do it right and all this stuff, and what the hell is that? I don't want to. Yeah, I don't want to disappoint anyone. I don't want to let you guys down. But I think it might be good. So we'll see. I haven't decided anything, but I have no idea how you pronounce unnatuliker. Two Gulons sit in front of this marker that says, oh, unnatural. Unnatuliker. How long have they sat here? They're just as well behaved as Specky and Svana. Specky and Spana are our wolves? Yes, our wolves. Ooh, yoga and YouTube editing sesh. Exactly. Because I got up early to do... Well, you know what it really is, frankly. Oh my god, what are these? Oh my god, what is that? Everything's been
What are
taking
these
so
animals?
long.
Gulon, native to Vanaheim. Not sure what they're doing here.
Do we get to ride in it? It seems it. It's saying hop right in. Are we going to get some Java driving?
Someone trained them to pull a sled. Lucky for us.
Very lucky for us.
Domesticated Gulon. Most unusual.
Get Java, no, what is it? Monkasteers ready in chat. Jeez. Feel guilty all the time. It is the way. True. I do be like that. Well, the thing is also just because I recognize tonight, I feel like I'm just being not myself fully.
Or are we just enjoying
You know what I
the
mean?
weather?
I can't hear
I
anything
feel like I'm not
out
that
here.
enjoyable.
Perhaps we find a cave first to catch our bearings?
Region discovered.
Look,
The
there's a cave
Barrens.
entrance.
I hope they kind of know the way to go. No, I've just been steering them. Well, that's unfortunate. I thought we were like pseudo on a path, I think. But this looks like the entrance. Can we, okay. Hop off. You can never let us down, thank you guys. We'd rather you stream one stream than skip 7 months, you know? You know, God, I don't think I can argue with that logic there. But I'm just glad that you care enough to want to see streams. Yeah, no? Okay, show me the map. Nothing. Oh, no, it will show me something. Where did it say? Here, put that in the compass. Oh, no. Put this in the compass? Too much to track. Do we need to kick your ass to make you look after yourself, Boss Lemon? No, hopefully not. But I don't mind. The ass kicking nudge sometimes is good. Or at the very least going, yo, you know what? We don't hate your guts. Not that I think you guys do. Well, that's not right, is it? What am I missing here? Oh, I nearly got it. I got it less. There we go. Nice. Why red goes, ooh. What are we umming and ahhing over? Steer is all caps, that's true. Oh, the monk steer is all caps. You can't do it right if you're not feeling right. So take care of yourself. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Give me 1 second really quickly. Yeah, I had to ask my twin something. Well, actually, no, I didn't have to ask her. I had to let her know that the doorbell was going to ring, but that I'm good to answer it. Otherwise, she'd be pissed. Okay, I need to go to my left, I reckon. All right, hop back on. Oh, I'm just searching for something here, I think. Okay, so let's just continue to visit any little doodad that we see here. Okay, well, this is nice that they've given us a faster travel, huh? Hi, Jumper, how's it going? How are you? Even if I'm wielding an axe, I'm even lovelier because I'm wielding an axe.
The desert. Is the creature within?
Yeah, sounds like it. We'll find it if we keep going. What is this place?
A refuge for the Dark Elves, by the looks of it. One of the few remaining now that they're barred from the temple.
Weird.
Great.
I know, yeah. Same Atreus. But did you ever expect that this place was a desert when we were here last? Like, no. It was sort of beautiful and lush, and not that deserts aren't beautiful, but it was, yeah, I don't know. Even the dark elf theme has me triggered. We are chat. Chat is one, indeed. Chat is hive mind in the best way possible. At least for my community, it's the best way possible. Oh, oh. Da-da, boom, boom, bosh. Where were these things last time we were here, huh? Could have used some of that. But also, aren't the Twilight Stones like light elf magic? Where's Atreus? There he is. Peregrine! Oh, thank you so much for giving sub to Great Ghost. That's so sweet. Great Ghost, hi! I tried to join the collective. They wouldn't have me since I don't save my streams. Wait, what do you mean since you don't save your streams? Thank you, thank you. Yes, all the love and hype. I really appreciate it. You guys are gonna melt my heart. Peregrine, that's so kind of you. Thank you so much. You guys are so lovely. See, we have banter. We have good times. I call you heathens. I say I adore you. And it's all true. You're my heathen. What a waste. Hang on, I'm not intentionally mucking this up. Sorry, I am intentionally mucking this up. Sort of. I was trying to use one of my, I thought were one of my skills, but I don't reckon it is. I feel like I've gotten much better at using Spartan Rage this go around. I feel like last time I was like too shy to use it. Or not as liberal with it.
Now that I know more about the Dark Elves, I wish we didn't have to fight them.
They attack us.
Well, this is their home. And considering what happened the last time we were in Alphaland, can you really blame them?
No, but I will. All right, which one of these can we do like a bouncy bounce situation? No, that's just not gonna work. Okay, maybe it's a triple bounce situation. Yes, it is. It's nice that... What? It's nice that they give you the blue light to let you know when you've done it right. I was gonna say, but then it's obviously not working. What? Oh, maybe it only bounces off of those two. And then this one just bounces off the one back there. We're ping-ponging again. Maybe bounce off of this one. No. This one. This one. Oh no, I know. Sorry. I got too excited with the glowing purple stone. Can you blame me? We be lemons and this is the grove. That's the spirit. No! Great. Okay. Let's go back down. Maybe ping pong off none. Yeah, that's a little sound from Atreus. I don't know why it irritates. Wait, shit. I still didn't hear the sound. Can you describe when he does it? And then I'll keep my ears open.
Patience. A virtue or a threat?
A threat.
Depends on the reader.
Found deep within Dark Elf Cave, they must use these as outposts to launch raids on the temple. Blah blah blah. It's a threat to my sanity to be patient. I won't stand for it. When you change direction and Kratos runs into him and he dodges out of the way. Okay, well let's definitely see if I can manipulate that to happen again. Like that? But that's his climbing sound, I think. Can you move?
The creature you had. What does it say now?
Well, okay, it's too
Not
late.
always like that. Some animals are just... I feel what they're feeling, you know?
I want him to
Whatever
turn
this
back
thing
into
is.
an animal.
It's in a lot of pain.
I see.
Why do you ask?
I'm curious.
Really?
I am capable of curiosity.
Okay. Okay.
I feel like Kratos is getting shaded on this whole time. Can I not aim? No, I see. Okay, I need to have cleared what it is before I can do that. I had a power cut. It doesn't come back before you stream. Oh, good night. Have a good night. It seems we're all having some internet woes, huh? Not what I like to see. I can't climb down there, can I? Yes, I can. Oh, here. I have a phone call. Sorry, hang on, guys. Let's get to like a better-ish stopping point here. Oh, sorry. Yeah, I forgot. I was in the middle of a little cute worm attack thing. Wretches. Sorry, they're called wretches. It did arrive uncharacteristically quick. I thought I was buying us a little bit more time. Power is back. Welcome back. What's going on with the power? Is it bad weather or? Cool. Oh wait.
Never been this interested before.
Oh,
I talk to animals or enchanted rings or whatever.
I mean, it's
Much has
true.
changed for both of us.
Well, yeah. I'm just trying to figure out why you'd help some random animal.
Is this not what you want?
No, it is. I'm just surprised it's what you want too.
Guys, I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna cry. How sweet is that? Oh, the progression. It's so nice. What did John say? To be fair though, the Jar has a better personality than the streamer. John, are you talking about me? Actually, it doesn't matter who you're talking about because it's rude either way. I wouldn't want you to be speaking rudely about someone else. Knock it off. Oh, not me. Well, don't speak rudely about her either. Knock it off. We support people here. Unless you're a raging arsehole. And I don't reckon she is. I don't know her well enough, but... I'm not even sure what chest I'm meant to be unlocking here. This looks like a fight arena or something. I kind of like don't want to climb down here. She found her limitations quickly. Wait, what happened? Now I want to be involved in all the knowings, the goings on. Grace is trying to show support. Yeah, lots of growth happening here. It's a beautiful moment. He can tell it's so interesting. Oh, guys, I finally can see how Atreus is getting around. He's using like an arrow. It looks sort of like an arrow, and it's tied to his wrist or something. Okay, we've got to go back. I don't think there's any other way. Well, we know there's a bell here. Great. A bell for a chest that I have no clue where it exists, and I wouldn't know how to get there because, yeah. Yeah, it's like a little leather handle strap doodad. I'm so used to fighting this thing. It's kind of weird, isn't it? And yet, they seem to have come out with some new tricks. Great. I spent too long in the light. I'm glad we're fully submerged in darkness now. There's a lot of advertising going on for Ragnarok. It makes sense. So in a way, advertising for video games is a lot like advertising for like blockbuster films, where you'll typically see like you obviously get teasers and trailers for like big video. I'm talking about like AAA titles, big video games, and did it go up? Yeah, great. Big films. And then what happens is like 2 weeks before the launch of the said film or video game, they just buy a whole, like they spend all their money in advertising. They buy like a lot of out of home stuff. You'll see a lot of stuff on like social media, whatnot. Maybe like on some gaming websites, you'll see a lot of like of those banners, you know? So yeah, I don't expect that to let up anytime soon. This is America. Welcome to capitalism. They need to make money from the game that they made. It's not just an American thing, obviously, but they need people to buy it. JT giving those sweet marketing ideas. To be fair, I don't think they're mine, but I know them. For anyone that doesn't know, I'm not yet a full-time content creator, and I do have experience working in marketing. So I know how to market other people's stuff. What I don't know is how to market myself. It's a work in progress. Let me run over to a hellstone that I can also pick up. Gosh, this is annoying. This is probably like the worst thing that I could have done like before trying to eat food. Just trying to enjoy like the rest of my evening. Yeah, oh gosh. Fair point, Great Ghost. Yeah, all the blinding, you've missed it so much. So much. I was worried I wasn't going to see it again since Muspelheim, but I'm very, very glad I'm wrong. And I'm back to being bullied and blinded. They're just sitting on top of the health stuff. I just want the health stuff myself.
Come on, Kratos, off your back.
I love when he says off my back as if I'm choosing to just be like a lazy sod and be on my back. Like, oh, I hadn't considered that. It's not gossip. Oh, wait, sorry, the other gossip. Yeah, sure. 9 to 5. I work a 9 to 5. Unfortunately, I'm trying not to work a 9 to 5. It's why we're trying to be a full-time streamer, baby. I wasn't there too much, but I heard she was more than about, the money than the community members. Oh, you're joking. Oh, then I take it back. We support people who, well, I don't know. I still don't know anything about her. I shouldn't say that. But that's not a great, if that's true, that's really not a great look. That's all I gotta say. Also, I just will not ever fathom that. It will not, that logic will never, I forgot that I've got these stones here. That logic will never make sense to me. Like, wouldn't it also, if you're in it for the money, right? Would it not also be within your best interest then to, like, care about the community members who would, in theory, be donating the money? Make it make sense. But maybe there's something I'm missing. I don't know. It's not, I don't know the whole story. To be fair, there's been a lot of advertising at near for Ragnarok too, which is surprising because the gaming market here is not as big, you know? But I think gaming stuff is changing like fairly rapidly. Maybe the market's like has here, you wanna throw some marketing, some business terms at you? What is the CAGR, the continuous annual growth rate of the gaming market in India? Does someone want to Google? We can see if the CAGR is increased. And therefore, maybe it's now more valuable and worthwhile. Also, I mean, India has a big population. I think this is the last one I have to fight, right? Ay. Bro, I'm gonna rage. You fight him, Atreus. Oh, there's two of them? One of them? Two of them. Definitely two of them. 27% apparently. That's pretty good. One left. That's the only downside to this auto Hellstone pickup, I reckon, is that it locks you in that animation. But normally it stuns enemies as well, doing that. So 27% continuous annual growth rate until what year, Red? Do you know? They normally tell you the end year, so it's got a CAGR of 27%.
If you wish to abandon this creature, we will leave.
See, Andrew's saying 8%.
I don't want to abandon it, but if we have to kill a bunch of dark elves to get there.
I remember a young lad whom, until this very moment, would take on an army of Draugr to save a wounded animal.
But these aren't undead Draugr. They're elves. I just want to make sure we're not repeating the same mistakes. Getting involved where we shouldn't.
That's some growth for you guys. I mean, again, they always handle narratives like this beautifully. Beautifully. It's incredibly well done. All of it. Okay. I am going to pause here for tonight. I'm sorry. I know I wanted to go on for about like between 4 and 5 hours. So it's a bit earlier than I wanted, but I am starving and I'm a little bit tired. So hopefully you guys are okay with that.